Eu sarro caixota na ponta do bico, eu desço e subo na ponta do bico. Eu sou transe fundo.
Lá vai fogo!
Enjoying the video, you fucking animal? I hope you're ready to lift some heavy-ass weight. Do me a favor and subscribe. Anyway, back to the testosterone boost.
Why wouldn't you want to try to go as hard as you could on every set that you do, every chance you get?
Your lack of commitment is almost an insult to the people who believe in
Not
you.
often where I think about leaving something in the tank and have that be a positive.
You wanna walk out the door a damn loser, then walk out the door a winner.
Man, whatever's all that energy you have, all that ambition, all that focus you said you was gonna have, but you're folding. Hope you can live with that.
The three most common traits of highly successful people. Do you remember those?
The three most common traits of hyper-successful people that they looked at. So number one was that they had a superiority complex. They thought they were better than other people and that they deserved more. The second is that they suffered from massive insecurity and feeling that they would never be enough. And third, they had impulse control.
The flag that I seen a guy is having a mom, and even worse, having a sister.
Mom, I just want an Oscar.
I never celebrate them. I never know it was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
So when the song started and his mom appeared with that glowing tribute, Abraham was overwhelmed.
When I see the cake, I thought that is the most beautifulest thing I've ever seen.
The birthday cake.
It's not just a birthday cake. It's a blessing cake.
Are you gonna miss your mom?
No.
No? Oh, don't cry. Are you?
And so I tell you, every kind of sin and slander can be forgiven, but blasphemy against the Spirit will not be forgiven. Anyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven, but anyone who speaks against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven, either in this age or in the age to come. Truly I tell you, people can be forgiven all their sins and every slander they utter, but whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will never be forgiven. They are guilty of an eternal sin. And everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven, but anyone who blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven.
Jump.
Please, I just want to get down.
I'm not suggesting anymore. Jump.
This idiot bodybuilder created the stupidest cable fly adjustment.
Stop doing your cable flies like this. So a common mistake that people make with this is that they think about bringing their hands together at the bottom, which doesn't allow you to fully contract your chest. Instead, grab a bench, grab a set of cuffs, move the cables down to around chest height, get each cuff in and around the elbow joint. With the cuffs, you're going to be focused more on driving your upper arm across your chest.
This has to be the stupidest adjustment to an exercise. This is like getting a little scratch on your arm and then going to the emergency room. It's an extremely dramatic and unnecessary adjustment. In order to get a great contraction of the chest, just cue yourself to bring your elbows together rather than your hands.
Two.
Are you serious? You got another one?
I'm on a winning streak here.
Tom Platz tells us a story about Mike Menser that will break your heart.
Not to talk about negative things. Remember one day I was walking to Gold's Gym and Mike's in the gutter laying there like a drunken guy. I'm like, oh my God, Mike, he didn't hear me. Then he walked in when we were training, warming up, taking his pictures off the walls. I said to my training partner, Tony, if I ever get like that, keep the pictures on the wall. I was sort of making a joke, but I felt so sad for Mike. You know, and then he sort of got a little better, and he's like, he'd be sitting outside smoking a cigarette. I was worried about him. Like, wow, Mike, you know, he was the guy that, you know, he's intellectual, the guy that was the scientist. He had a great mind. I'm like, what a great bodybuilder. That's the way we should be, you know? The epitome of what a bodybuilder is all about. You know, we all have issues, and unfortunately, Mike and his brother both passed away very quickly.
Asking the biggest dude in my gym for pre-workout.
Oh, you're so smart. You late?
That's about right.
Why'd you stop?
Because we have like all these other stats. I have to save my fuel.
That's not how working out works.
What?
You don't save your fuel.
But then you're just gonna be exhausted.
How are you gonna make any progress if you're not taking anything close to failure?
Nelkman made a crazy transformation, but there's no way it's natural. His whole brain is about partying as hard as possible. Alcohol is literally a poison to testosterone because it decreases it directly and F's up your sleep. You think at the age of 29, he made this transformation in 4 months? Kyle's great friends with Dana White, who credited his doctor for his own TRT transformation, which makes sense for him to refer Kyle to that same treatment plan.
Bro, just because somebody gets in shape and has a couple alcoholic drinks does not mean that they're automatically on gear. You're just accusing somebody online that's got themselves in shape, and it's not even that unrealistic transformation-wise. Just because they're friends with somebody, that just makes you a curly-headed fuck. You can easily make a transformation like this while having a couple alcoholic drinks throughout the process. Instead of criticizing and accusing this person of taking some banned substance, we should be supporting them because that's a healthy lifestyle change that shows balance. Wolf out, get your act together. Oh!
Ancestors, lend me your strength! Lend me your power once more. I know you've seen me maliciously beat my meat several hundred times, but look past my faults, brother, my forefathers, and lend me your power, your strength. Give me the test of 100 men.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.